Hello everyone, welcome to Simon Tools. Introduce you today. Behind me is the Mazda 2001. One of my friend project cars. So it's so beautiful. Everything original wheels, original tires, all the way from Japan. So no wrong about this car. Beautiful car. And it's super fast. This one stainless steel exhaust, but it's original. Everything inside the car is original boots, front and rear, beautiful colors, can't complain. Original color, and they keep the car in the showroom all the time. And today he bring it to me to have some small problem to fix. First of all, why the water leaking out from the radiator, and the noise from the back suspension. I will show you the engine. This is original. Be careful, don't scratch the paint. The paint job and everything on this car was so expensive. I can't afford to do anything wrong. Original car. And it's manual. What I'm gonna do, start it up, 5-speed manual. And this car is the twin turbo. Okay, twin turbo car. Got to step on the brakes and start up, and I show you the engine. Okay, step on the brakes, on the clutch. Okay, and the door open. Inside original, beautiful car. I wish I have this car. Later we go for a drive, and we'll see what the noise from. Okay, and we open up the bonnet. This is the original engine. Very good twin turbo. And we go for a drive. If someone else good driver, they can do 4 seconds. For me, I'm a shit driver, I may do 6 seconds. So put the boost down, and we're gonna for a drive. And we're gonna find out what's wrong. The rattling on the back, the shock absorber we're gonna replace, or we may upgrade the king spring, do the front dish, and the gearbox mouse is losing, or the power shaft bearings are vibration. We have no idea. So I'm gonna for test drive and see how this one like. You will see my ugly face. I will test drive this car. Okay, very ugly Simon. I wish I can have this car, huh? So that guy got very long leg, so I got very short leg. He just delivered the car down for me. The clutch is alright. Put in and go. Very little, tiny inside. See? You can hear the back. Very bad on the suspension. Beautiful. We need the front dish for sure because it's vibration on the front dish, and need to drive because this car been parked like 10 years and it's always in the garage. So we need to drive out all the old fuel and the car smoother and better. The engine a little bit delayed response, but when it go on the ramp, it's flying like rocket, so really fast. But I don't want to speeding here because this is local. But I know just for test drive. You hear that noise? See that noise? So for sure we have to get the rear shock absorber, upgrade king spring, check the diff, the center shaft with the gearbox here. When we put on second gear and rev it up really fast, and you can hear vibration from the bottom middle parts of the car. So he brings to the auto mechanics inspection, and he said there is broken gearbox mount, so we have to take it out and do something, make it stronger, put the nylon rubbers on or welding it, whatever we do it later. But we got to keep this car perfectly for him, original condition, and he'll be happy. Very easy to drive, the old school 5-speed, not that bad, not that bad. The car, the body look great. So this car never been out the rain, so I better keep in the shed here for him for a very long time. It's gonna be take about 1 week to do all this shit for him. Not bad, not bad. See the air conditioning working? Oh yes, beautiful. At least 2001 the air conditioning still work. I no complain, nothing. Okay, I have no complaint. Yes, it's working good. It's cold. Turn up please. And you know, customer cars, not my cars. Gotta be very careful. Keep this one, not wrecking it. Beautiful exhaust. Okay, let's start doing it. So we have to move the car a little bit further this way. Take off the dish and fix the one of the push rod on the sway bar. It's bent, so fix that one up as well. Okay, as we open up the wheels and the disc got to be machined, we have to take off the caliper, take the disc and pads, new pads, and get the disc to be machined, because we've been test drive when we do 100k and we step on the brakes and this vibration a lot on the steering wheel, so we know that we have to take that one out. And some weird noise coming out. I checking that push rod on the sway bar or over there straight and not touching and rubbing on here. So this side is touching and rubbing. See, this one bent, so we have to take off this side, these two bolts, one on each side. Take this one out and completely we have to straighten them out. If it's broken, we have to welding. Okay, that will save you out trouble. And that's the noise from when they pass the hump, and you can hear weird noise on the front. And at the back we move them further after we finish the front one. Very old car, been very old car, and all this corrosion rust is out, so we need to spray a bit of the WD-40 onto the bolt and nut where you want to take it up from there, and come back in 1 minute later and you can take it up easily. So take up this one, so shaggy this one down, much easy, and then loose the bolts here and you can pull it out. So you need to do that. So very careful this car. I'm not gonna touching the paint or anything because this paint is protection and all insured. The car very expensive, so I dare not to do everything stupid to the paint jobs. Okay, the sway bar 2 bracket bolts and the sway bar 14 bolt this end and one more this end, and we pull it out. And later we're gonna take up the brake caliper and take up the dish. The front shock still good. All we have to do just the brake dish And I'm gonna put the spring buffer here. Make it two front one, make it a little bit stronger, and it protection the socks, and it can improve more handling better. All we do, we got the bolts out. Now all we have to do is just pull straight out, put it underneath, and see if the sway bar it come out easily. Get some flat screwdrivers, hit it, push it down, and you are bingo. Much easy for you. Take this one down, and it come down itself. And you don't have to mucking around with the too much weight. I don't know how the hell they will bend this one. They've been bent for a long time. They must be hit too close, and they hit the garter here, and they bend this bastard out. So I have to use heat or put on my press it back, straight them out, easy, or hammer it. Okay, we'll make it help better than you do racing out and straight them out. It's good, so you don't want any heat, so you damage the rubbers, and it will be no good. You can't get replacement. Okay, all the rubber still here. Now it's straight as it's good. Now we're gonna put it back in. See, and it should be look like this. Perfectly. I'm happy now. Like every other car. To number 17, and disconnect the spring and clutch and take it out and take the dish out. They're no different to any other car. Okay, it's old school, but the brakes is very good for sporty. Make it extra stronger here, extra downforce, and do faster in the corner. Hope he happy when he do the corner. I finished face the dish, install the dish, and keep original. I don't want to spray anything because he want to keep everything original. And we put everything back, new pads and dish face, and should be good. Ends are done. Now we go underneath. We're gonna check the cross member for the gearbox. See where the vibration from, or maybe the shafts here. They come in one pieces. So what make the vibration? See the engine mouth cross member. We have to take all this up, and in number 10, and check all this and what make vibration and rattling. Okay, when they wrap up too fast and they rattling too much. Okay, as I say, cross member there and the gearbox there. Why vibration? The other side was the brand new socks, and this side was old sock, but it's maybe look alright, so they don't change it. So we concerned about the noise when we pass the hump. You hear that? If you can hear, that means inside the car you can hear very badly. That's all the noise we concerned about. Okay, where the noise from and why did it make noise? Okay, we got it here. See this wiggle noise there? They threw the metal, the rubbers inside. So that's what I'm concerned about. That one is making the noise. The bush is gone. I don't know where we can get the bushes from. That's what they're concerned about, the noise. So all the bushes inside out, we have to take off the wheels, check both sides for all these bushes, see if we can do something. Okay, see, big one out here. So check this one. This one's still all right, no movement, but here, see the movement? That's what we talk about, the noise from. This one all right, this one all right, the bottom arm all right, just this one. When the car up and down, and you can hear the noise it's making from here. It's this car is very solid car, right? And then see, when you go past the hump and the speed, and the car with the making that weird noise. Time for the replace the brake pads. Spray, get all the dust out. before you spread them in. So you're gonna spread them in by your tools. Shit tools, but work well. What else do I need, brother? I don't need nothing. I need something that's work well. Even it's shit, but it work well, so I'm happy. Okay. Because shit tools work well. That's what I need. Oh shit, really heavy, man. This side was so hot. It's been sitting so long, and that's why it's very hot. But anyway, nothing can beat my brain. And I hope I will fix the problem, the noise from here when they go past the hump or stop the wheels. Rattling noise. I hope this work and fix. And tomorrow I'm gonna spend one day go underneath and take up the gearbox mouse and checking if there any vibration in the gearbox mouse when he guns it. It's the first, second gear is rattling. In original wheels, they're so light. I don't know, back in the day the technology they were making this light of the wheels. So don't change it. This is the best wheel they ever make for this car. Okay. Even aftermarket wheels look nice, but it's not as light as this one. Really good wheels. All the wheels are on. Now I shake this side, upper side, and it was super hard ass. So one side done, and next side we're gonna test the same. We're gonna get your hand holding on, up and down. Okay. I go underneath and inspection, check out for all the anything that go loose, and check the back here. Take up the cover with the gearbox ease, and put my screwdrivers here, and try to shake the gearbox, and I don't see anything loose. See, I can shake the gearbox the whole time. See the gearbox shaking the lot like this without any noise. I can hear nothing. So but later I gotta tighten them again. So some of the bolt and nut here should be loose, because this one all one piece all the way down, where attached to the dip right there. So if you want to remove this one, you have to take off there's nothing attached in between the gearbox mouse, so they just sit on top like this. So what I do, I get the radar gun and shoot all the bolt back on, make sure it's super tight again. Look like got some movement here, and I make sure I tie them again. And the rattling could be from some of the, see that one? When they go too fast on first, second gear and out of gear, and they vibration. That could be the noise when they bring up too. But here I'm concerned about the bolt. Some of the bolt nuts been loose as well. See this one? All of this one, none of them have washer. So I may take one by one out and put extra washer, so they go in better. See, they come out. So I got a extra washer, put washer and bolt them on one by one, and I got more extra grip on the bolt. So not wrong about that, huh? So whatever you think it's more safety and make it better, put them on, buddy. So one down. What we do now is take out all the tools, make sure clearing everything on the back house, all super tight, and we go for a test drive. Now we're gonna put the car down, make it look cool, buddy. This is the beautiful car. Hopefully the noise go away tomorrow. Go for a test drive. Okay guys, thanks for watching Simon 2 underneath the beautiful rx7 2001. I notified the front suspension. I do the brakes and these are perfectly. Brakes good now. The front end I have no complaint about it. It's beautiful on the front. And the noise I try to fight and bolt everything down, try to stop the noise on the rattling when you go past the hump. You can hear like a king when you stop. So I find out. And yesterday we tried to do some bushes here, and it still got noise from some other bushes will wear and tear the control arms. And in the race the dip, it make a little king on the dip as well. So that's the noise. I cannot do anything because I cannot buy any parts for this car. So I'm gonna stop my movie here. And basically about the car, it's an import car. I give you some ideas. Search on Google. If you really want to buy something like this old, you have to go to old Japanese import somewhere in Smithfield, or I can't remember, a long time ago. I've been there once. So you can order anything, but they cost you a little bit. I don't know how much, I don't know. Okay, be honest, I don't know how much, but if you want to do that way, you have to order all that parts and before you're gonna do it. Otherwise I cannot help, because this is rear independent diff, so that noise in there is very common, because when they track and push too hard, and they can make some noise, you know, for a long time, track and pull and burn out. I have no idea. So that noise from, I try to tighten every nuts and bolts and screw and check the arm and tighten the shock absorber. Even the shock absorber, I cannot even buy this one. I don't know where to get one from. The Mazda, if you want to do the diff, so that the noise from the diff when you engage in the gear, they go kink, and when you pass the little hump and they hit the CV drive in, and here you can hear the same noise. It's something like metal to metal. They hit into the diff, a little bit king. It's very scary to driving, but everything else is good. So to do this one, you have to get the whole diff out. They come with the chassis where the gearbox mounting brackets. It's hell of the job, you know, very big job. So you better ring to the Mazda rotary specialist, and they know what exactly going on, and they can repair for you. So this one, I cannot get parts, and I have no hoist, no nothing to go underneath it. Sorry, brother. That's all I can do. That's all I can help you. But front ends are perfect. Okay, guys. Once again, thanks for watching Simon 2s, and this is a little bit of first time experience on something very difficult and something not easy to fix, and just a minor repair. Brakes I can do, that front suspension, sway bar I can do, but not on the big diff axle come with the gearbox. That very difficult. It's not some other car like some other car, because they build the whole solid all the way from the gearbox down to the diff. So they try to make in one pieces, make it strong, so I can handle the speed.